So we'll go ahead and start our video. We're on General Stewart. The road in front of us that goes left and right is Main Street that runs you to downtown Hinesville. General Stewart connects down to Highway 84, which is also known as Oglethorpe Highway, which connects you out to Highway 95, which runs, is the major interstate going north and south, which will take you to Savannah. There's some back roads that'll get you to Savannah a lot faster than going all the way out to 95, but that's kind of that gist. Everything here kind of runs around base. General Stewart leads you up to Fort Stewart.
Turn left.
There's 3 other main roads that run north and south. You have General Screven, which also leads you up to Stewart.
In 0.1 mile, turn left.
Veterans, which leads you straight into Fort Stewart, and Airport Road, which leads you straight into Fort Stewart. So all the main roads that go north and south in Hinesville lead you to base. Everything runs around base here. Your traffic schedule all runs around base. There's a gate up ahead. I don't know if you see that little green rooftop down the end of the road. That's base.
In 0.1 mile, turn right.
So this house is tucked right underneath the wing of base here. As we pull up to it, we'll kind of see it. This is the home of the 3rd Infantry Division, so there are still tons of retired military that live here. Fort Stewart is very involved in the community.
You have reached your destination.
And here's the house right here, 204 Honey Lane. So once we get inside, we'll take a video and I'll tell you some more about Hinesville. Okay, so this is 204 Honey Lane Circle. You're kind of on the corner lot. I only say kind of because that house is the direct corner, but it's not on Honey Lane Circle. It's on the other street right there. So as you kind of go down that way, sounds pretty quiet right now. You're definitely being this close to base. You're gonna hear the horns and all the things that go off as base goes off, which aren't too unreasonably. You might catch the early one, you might find annoying if you're not early birds. But other than that, you'll get used to them. You probably won't even hear them. But yeah, being tucked right under base, right up next to base, you're definitely gonna hear some of the base things. All the ranges and everything are on the far backside of base, so you shouldn't hear any of that stuff. You might hear the morning cannon, that kind of thing, but that's going to be about it. And it's not a real cannon, it's just a loud bang. So, 1-car garage as we come up to the front of the house here. Small porch, enough room for probably a couple chairs and a small table if you wanted to sit and kind of people watch off the front porch. I don't see any major damage on the outside. Looks like a kind of a wood panel siding on the outside, so usually you're looking for like rot, things like that. You don't really see that on this house, so they've done a very good job of either covering it up or just repairing it. Might be a small bit at the top there, but that's why we always encourage home inspections, so they'll come through and they thoroughly inspect all that stuff. So as soon as we step in the front door, they have definitely redone this house and prepped it for sale. New floor, new vinyl flooring. Looks like throughout. There's definitely some paint, things like that on the floor. So they painted after they installed the floor and then didn't do a very good cleanup job. So this is your living room. Wide open window, big open double doorway to the kitchen / dining room. And then you have your 2 windows here on the front. As I'm looking, I don't really see any major damages. There's definitely some cosmetic things you can tell. Like they didn't repaint this window seal that they probably should have. Just cosmetic things that I'm noticing mostly. Which honestly in this market with cosmetic issues, if that's the only issues you really have, that's a win. Because I have found homes that are selling for way above market value that have tons of issues, and you're like, how? Because people are going crazy. But if you only have these cosmetic issues, it's really not too terrible. There's a window that leads out to the garage. I've never seen that before, but husband's in the garage working, you want to yell at him coming dinner, too easy to do so. So once we get out the door here. So like I said, 1-car garage, not a ton of space. They definitely had an animal in here or something like that. Kind of smell the outside a little bit. but that smell doesn't leak into the house, so it's just out in the garage. It looks like they've replaced doors, that kind of thing. This is the laundry room right off the garage. So hot water heater in your laundry room as well. And then they have a double stacked washer and dryer. There would be room for a washer and dryer side by side in here too, and some shelving units. Looks like brand new appliances, or at least newer appliances. Fridge might not be brand new, but newer, can definitely use cleaned. But you got a new dishwasher here, new stove with the flat top, and then the vent hood. I don't see a microwave anywhere, so they don't have a microwave installed. They're missing like a light panel for the outlet there. So you got a double sink, so a larger left side than right with a garbage disposal. New cabinets, it looks like, as well, so they redid the cabinets and countertops in here. Like I said, you kind of see here in the dining room / eat-in, just not a very good cleanup job, whoever did the cleanup. Newly installed back door. We'll go out back here in a second. We'll continue through the house. So as we kind of go through the house, bathroom, guest bathrooms right here on our right. So we have a guest bathroom with a small linen closet as well. So small linen closet, shower tub combo with a brand new vanity and mirror there. So somebody's doing a flip on this, I would guess, based on the way it's done. So they've definitely paid attention to the kitchen, the bathroom, so it looks like it's a flip. So in the first guest room, they definitely left tape around the baseboards where there's paint. It's hard to tell, I don't know if you can see, but that's paint. And then over here, as you go this way, there's some tape left along the baseboards. So whoever did the flip, either did it themselves or they hired someone that didn't do the greatest paint job, because they left tape on the windows as well. Got mini blinds in all the windows. Closets aren't enormous. I mean, it's for a guest bedroom. It's a decent size. Hallway coat closet. And you have your air unit here to your left. And as we go back, so to the left is another guest bedroom. So this is your third bedroom, I guess you could say. You have a window there and a window there as well. Similar issues with the paint in here on the baseboards. And then another small closet. So across the hallway from this third bedroom is the master. So this is bedroom 1. Very similar in size, a little bit bigger than the other room. Definitely a bigger closet for sure, just runs wider. So a wider closet in here for sure. And then you have the master bathroom through here. And the door kind of opens out into the room. And then you have your toilet right by the front, by the door. You have a single vanity. And then you have just a standing shower in the master bathroom. So there's your master bathroom in there. So we'll kind of head back towards the back door. They said they just installed it brand new. As you can see, it still has the warning sticker from the factory on it. As we open the back door feels a little loose. I don't know if that's just insulation or what. Yeah, there's new kick plate and everything. So this is the backyard. Good size backyard. You have a chain link fence that runs around the property. And then on the right side here, you have your neighbor's privacy wooded fence that's got some damage to it. So with the doggos, you definitely would want to block that off. You got a couple trees around the house, which could be a blessing and a curse. We have, since I've been here, we've had a tornado. So there's a tall tree at the front, it's a pine tree. You got some smaller oak trees here. And then a couple towards the back of the property, and then you have the shed in the back as well. So a decent sized lot for this house here. You have a small walking gate on this side. Looks like they have some extra siding there. They've cut a tree down here. So you kind of hear a helicopter right now. It's kind of some of the noises you're going to hear being right next to base. Having lived by military bases for the last 12 years of my life, you tend to get used to those noises sometimes, unless they choose to hum a little close or, you know, get a little extra loud. That's pretty much it. This is 204. There are other folks here, so I'm going to assume there's probably some interest. I haven't heard back as far as if there's any offers in yet, but if this is one you guys like, moving quick would definitely be beneficial for you guys.